I could forget something good.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us. This place offers a view of the sea. It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Save you! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Full glad I am to be returned to you, Master. I cannot thank you enough. Master, I have experienced that quest on a journey beyond the rift. If you require guidance, you have but to ask.
You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted?
Like an age since I had visitors to entertain.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the Dragon's design? "'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon."
The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world, through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The substance of which ye speak is formed. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, they retain a measure of draconic power. Then go. Since times of eld, dragon blood. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap. Then I bid ye farewell.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question. I just had a thought. I vow never to leave your side again, Master. Once was more than enough. Four harpies, Master! Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait a moment.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! That was hard won.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients. would you mind coming up? Over here. We hunt venin harpies next, though I suppose we are the quarry. Let us begin by seeking out the beasts. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master? Then I shall remain by your side. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. We hunt venin harpies next, though I suppose... Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Fancy a gander? What business have you here? A sharp won't do any problem. I wear the pencil.
We hunt venin harpies next, though I suppose we are the quarry. Let us begin by seeking out the beasts. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your...
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found some. You would have me lead? Consider it done.
Follow me, if you would. Let my
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Here we go again.
If that is not your way, fight hard.
Of course.
You'll not live to regret this. Very well. Pray, do not make me wait over long.
Fall back, and I will hit you with my magics. Wait a moment.
One of us has been poisoned!
I grant you roaring flame.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
This seems useful. It would be a shame not to employ it to our advantage.
Remarkable! I can tell at a glance that the venom of a venom harpy is wreaking sweet agony upon you. Yes, indeed. The toxin is making fine progress. Let's see here. Elevated temperature, peeling of the skin, pupils unfocused. Oh my, so much to study. Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I must thank you, my friend, for your steadfast assistance. I'm on the cusp of a new breakthrough, and all thanks to your tireless efforts. Now, as for the next task, have no fear. It will not be. This time, I would have you accompany me while I subject myself to the venom of the Chimera. Much in this world can only be learned by experiencing it firsthand. My own health is a small price to pay to advance work of such enduring significance. I've marked out the spot I'll wait for you on your map, so be sure to join me there as soon as you can. We shall see.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Over here, if you please.
I've not blinked once in the last hour.
I can't wait to see what
I'm unsure. Looking for aught in particular?
Been a hard day.
Shall we get some rest then?
A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
I know just the person we need, and where we must go to meet with them. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
As you say, I shall remain here till you give the word.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It is not our place to hurry the arisen.
That's not on.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
We shall await you here, Master.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's quite enough.
By your leave, Arista. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Ha! Yeah, ain't funny, really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told. Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun, emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo. It was hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Alright, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for it. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole. With a new hideout now, over ain't fair for me to be the only one.
What do you want now?
What?
He said... What? That can't be right. But if he did that to me, then what about all... No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you.
Tis good to be reunited.
What do you think you're doing here?
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives, not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that...
Yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping.
signature is rather familiar. I wonder if this missive bears some connection to our letter.
Perhaps we ought to bring it to the attention of Regent Kin Sven. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist!
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
A brief respite is naught to decry.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Let's not its swiftness skies and prepare for its charge.
Keep in mind that our foe has a resistance to lightning.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Go where your help is needed.
Lay down your arms. Who's there?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Nicely done.
Think nothing of it. You would have us press on without delay? By your will, Arisen.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different orders. One whom I served preferred to have beastrooms for allies.
Fascinating. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it. How are we to get through this door? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
We'll see each other again.
Let us work together. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
There's no debilitation of curative cannot mend. I could topple such foes with my hands tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try?
You have my support.
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of. Then I bid ye farewell.
My curative magics are at your